Alrighty, so in order to get this going, we're going to welcome you all to another episode of Tech. This is going to show you how to install VMware tools on a Linux virtual machine within VMware Workstation. This time I'm running a VMware Workstation latest version 15. So as you can see here, you're going to see that this is on a Surface. Well, you can actually see this is a Surface Book 2. But it's at almost 4K video display, so right now we need to change it because right now we're scaled. And you're going to have the options, if you do this correctly, with this little bar at the bottom to install tools. We're not going to do that yet. First, we need to do some changes. So let's figure out if you're root. So type in who am I, and we'll see that we're root. We're going to get the updates, and we're going to do the upgrades. So apt-get update space and apt-get upgrade, and we're going to say yes. Now this is going to take quite a bit of time, anywhere between, well, really it just depends on the resources you sent your virtual machine along with how fast your internet is. And as you can see, it's over a gig, 1.3 gigabytes of updates. So this will take some time. Alrighty, so after about an hour's worth of time after doing the update, it may take some more time. So if you have not ignored this section, you're going to go ahead and click Install Tools. If you did ignore it, you can always come up to VM, go to Install VMware-Tools. So once that's done, you'll get a notification on the virtual machine. There it is, that it's been loaded onto the virtual machine. And now the next part is we need to be able to open that folder. So you can use this guy right here, the files, or you can use this via command prompt, but we just want to go here. And what we need to do is extract this VMware tools. So we're going to say extract to, and then we're going to choose a destination. I'm going to use the temporary folder file. So, we're going to go. Okay, so now we're in the temp folder, and then you're gonna hit extract, although this little game bar is in my way. So you're gonna hit extract. There's a blue button on the top right. So as you can see, the Kali Linux folder is plenty of space in here. So I'm not sure quite why. Well, what we could do, I don't want to do this, but we could try something here. Let me see. So let's just try something real quick. Okay, so we're going to apt-get install Linux headers tac $uname tac r in the parentheses. Okay, that's fine. Now we're going to go back to the file manager. Well, that's interesting. So it's saying that 10 gig is being used by the user, which is interesting because it doesn't show. Oh yeah, it does. So there's an available 6.5 gigabytes worth of data. Yeah, that's fine. So you can always go to the folder here. So go to the folder, go to VMwareTools. Sometimes I like to copy too. You can go to the temp folder. So then we go here and we go to the temp folder. There we go. So now we have it. Extract here. There we go. So now that we have a temp folder with VMware tools inside, let's go back to the command prompt. Okay. So I like keeping. Okay. So now we're going to change directory to the temp folder and VMware tools. Oh. Capital VMware tools. Okay. And then we're going to do change directories to VMware. I meant to do this one. There we go. So you saw that command. So now we're going to do that. So it's vmware-install period pl -d. So after the installation is done here, we're going to go ahead and reboot the computer. We'll see this work momentarily. So this is on a Surface 2. So you'll see clearly that because by default I think it's like 800 by 900 pixels, and the Surface 2 has it's like a 4K monitor, so like 3980 or something like that, 3920 pixels. And so it's going to look really small as it does right now. And so my recommendation obviously is install VMwareTools. You can enter full screen mode without it looking all funky, because even when you do it, as you saw now, I had to use the scale option up here in the top for VMware, and this will allow it to work. Okay, so if you can read that, let's scale back in. So it stretches it. So right now we just need a reboot. So it got rid of the device, and now we just type in reboot, and we'll reboot the computer. And so now that VMware Tools is installed, we have the cool capabilities of remote shutdown, console view for the Fit Guest now. You should also be able to use drag and drop files features, and can resize the adjust to the VM screen, which is what's going to be important for us. So let's go ahead and sign in with a root, and I'll show you what I mean. So I'll get rid of the stretch because nobody wants to see any of that. Okay, so now we can go to View, so that would normally be how it works. There we go. So now it's fitting our screen. So now we can go to the full screen option. And my apologies, when you hit the full screen option up here on, so it's hitting, it's matching my current resolution size, but when I hit the full screen, it does exit the game recorder. So that's how you do it. That's how to install the VMware install tools. It's provided by the system. So then you're free to use it as you would normally. Thanks for viewing, and have a great one. If you have any more questions, definitely leave a comment below, subscribe, and stay tuned.